Hello everyone, this is a short guide how to start playing disc golf. In this video we're going to go over 3 steps. 1 is scoring, 2 is discs, and 3 is recommendations based on my experience. Scoring works a lot like normal golf, where the lowest score wins. Generally, players will find themselves getting birdies, pars, and bogeys. Birdies is when a player shoots one shot under par, therefore subtracting 1 off your final score. Pars are when a player shoots the average shot on the hole, which doesn't affect your score. Bogeys is when a player shoots one shot over par, adding 1 to your score. With discs, generally players will find themselves having 3 different discs. 1 is a distance driver, 2 is a mid-range, and 3 is a putter. The flight pattern of the disc is determined by the numbers on the bottom of the disc. You can generally find these on the disc, and if not, you can look them up online. It's fairly easy. Going from left to right, the furthest left number is the speed number. So the speed affects how hard it takes the player to throw the disc to get the max distance. Generally, what you'll find is the higher the number, the harder the player needs to throw it to get to its desired distance. Second number from the left is the glide. The glide determines how long the disc stays in the air. The higher the number, the longer it stays in the air. The third number from the left is the turn. The turn is probably the hardest to understand, as it affects the disc's natural flight path. So if I was to throw a backhand shot, normally it would fly straight, eventually fading left. With the turn, it fights that path, creating an S-shaped flight pattern. Pros use this a lot in order to navigate trees and other obstacles. And the last number from the left is the fade. The fade number tells us how sharp the disc is going to fade from its natural flight path. The higher the number, the harder and steeper the angle is on the disc when it lands. Now, potential recommendations. As far as discs go, many companies like Innova and Dynamic Discs do a great job creating beginner sets that include a putter, a mid-range, and a fairway driver, which is just a driver that's easier to handle. You can find these online and in big box stores at a fairly affordable price. These discs are also great quality and used by pros, so it's not just something that you would use and then throw away eventually. You pretty much use it until you lose it. As far as scoring goes, I would download the app UDisc. I highly recommend it. It's very easy keeping track of your score, as well as having all courses that you would normally play downloaded into its app, where you're able to see the distance of each hole you play. Now, thank you all for listening. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to learn more about specific disc golf questions, please feel free to leave a comment and hit that like and subscribe button below. Thank you, everyone.